Welcome back to another video, Soulmates. Today we are focused on getting our hamstrings, our quads, our hips, and our IT band. This is really great for people who cycle a lot or if you go to spin class quite often. So we're going to start by sitting up in a nice comfortable seat, reaching the hands out in front of us, going as far as you can reach. Remember, if anything causes pain, gives you a shooting pain sensation or a sharp pain, ease back from where you're trying to go. It usually means that you're trying to do a little too much, so find a good edge for yourself. Gently walk the hands back, and we're going to go ahead and find hands and knees. Your knees are hip width apart, and you're going to find your cat and cow here, remembering that as you look towards the sky and let that belly fall towards the mat, that is your inhale. And as you curve and round that spine is where you can find your release in your exhale. Take this at your own pace. This feels so nice. And from here, we are going to take our left foot in front of us, hands framing the foot. Find your foundation before anything. And then we're going to reach that left hand back, grabbing that back foot. Chest open, looking towards the sky if you can. In this position, I always like to think of keeping the heart going towards the sky. If you feel like that left shoulder is trying to drop towards the mat or towards that front knee, just simply adjust yourself, correct yourself so that you can keep that chest nice and open. Gently release that back foot. We're going to switch to the other side. I'm grabbing a little towel just for a little bit of cushion underneath my knee. You can also just fold your mat in half. So if you have that left knee behind you, like we are right now, just fold that side of the mat and use that fold as a little bit of a cushion if you need to. Remember to stay connected to your inhale and your exhale. You'll find that it might start off a little weird or uncomfortable, but as you allow yourself to just hold the stretch, feel the sensation that you need to feel, you will naturally fall deeper into the stretch. Perfect. Release that back foot. And we're going to bring the knees nice and wide. I would say go as wide as your mat if you're feeling it. Pushing that bum as far back towards your heels as you can. Reaching the hands out in front of you. Resting that forehead on the mat. Really in touch with your breath here. You should be able to feel the expansion and contraction of your body with each inhale and each exhale. Gently come out of your child's pose, and we're gonna come to a seated position. Your feet are in front of you, nice and flat. Go ahead and take that left ankle onto your right knee. And here you're gonna have to do a little adjusting, but basically this is a pigeon, except we're just sitting down. We all know that pigeon pose that we do in Vinyasa. Well, here we're just doing our swan pose, which is based, for me, in Yin Yoga, except we're doing it in a seated version. So for some, you might need to even shift back like you just saw me do. If maybe your hip is a little tight and sitting closer to the knee is a little too much for you. It's all about finding your edge, and from there, figuring out when your body is letting you know it can go a little deeper. If you start at 100 and you haven't even felt what 70 feels like, it can be a really awkward way of trying to really take care of the fascia and the muscles that we need to really be paying attention to. Come on out of that stretch. Maybe some windshield wipers before we go to the other side. And remember to just take your time taking that right ankle onto that left knee. If you want, you can even press that right knee away from you a little bit, just for a little bit of a deeper stretch and really feeling that sensation in the hip. Or you could always just sit closer if you want a deeper sensation, or pull that bum back a little bit towards your hands if you feel like you just need to ease up from the stretch. Perfect. Take your time coming out of the stretch. Shake your legs out. Maybe you want to go back to the windshield wipers if you need it. And from here, we are going to come taking that left foot, folding it onto our side. You want that top of the foot to be resting on the mat. The right foot stays outstretched in front of you. And we're just gonna shift back. Maybe coming to your hands is just enough. Maybe like me, you want to come down to your elbows. And if you're really able to get there, maybe you want to go onto your back and just take a moment here. This is great to get into our quad. Remember, if it feels like pain, shooting, too intense, too sharp, readjust. We're not here in this stretch long, so we're going to take it to the other side. The reason why I am taking the towel underneath my foot is because I have a bony area on my foot that gets a little irritated in this position. So if you have kind of a similar issue that I do, I suggest grabbing a little towel, a sock, something soft that you can just place right on that bone so that you can hold the stretch. Perfect. Come on up out of that pose. We're going to find ourselves coming to our backs. And just like before, you're going to take that left ankle to the right knee. And from here, you're just going to stretch the arms out towards the side. And just let your body fall onto that right side. Cross your body. You can place that right hand on your left ankle, or like you see me doing, placing it on that left knee. The reason why I place it on the knee is so that I can just give a little bit of tension to keep my knee from drooping down. We want to keep the knee towards the ceiling so we can really feel that sensation we need in the IT band. Remember to stay connected to that breath. Beautiful, guys. Do the same thing on the other side. We're just switching feet, placing that right ankle onto the left knee, and then taking it across the body, letting your legs fall over to the left side. Here you can get a better view of what I'm doing, but I'm just gently placing the hand on the knee so that I can keep it from drooping down. Lovely. Come on out of the stretch. Let the legs stretch out in front of you for a moment. And then take your time rolling up. You're going to find a comfortable seat. I'm going to face you, basically sitting the same way that I started. And we're going to end with 3 deep breaths. We start just with a simple inhale and exhale. Our second deep breath, we inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Exhale as the shoulders drop down the back. And with our last inhale, we reach the arms up towards the sky, hands meet, and exhale, hands come to heart center. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much for joining in on this stretch with me. I hope this helped you. Be well, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video.